Hey guys, welcome to Tooling with Newman. Today we're going to go over the LEDs behind my pegboard. Let me turn the light on here so you guys can see me. Alright, so basically what I have is I have an LED light strip going all the way around my LED board, around my pegboard. It's a metal pegboard, and I'll attach the LED light strip I used. I used the Prox RGB, the Cobb LED, which the Cobb LED has a chip inside of there, and it works a lot better. It's not going to be the cheapest LEDs you can find. However, it's the one I used. Um, so how I did it, I magnetically put the LED all the way around on the inside of the board, and I'm going to go over that a second with you guys. I just wanted to do a little introduction here. I've had a number of questions about it, so I figured why not let's do a little video. The ones I have, it's app controlled, and you also have a little remote here. So I could change them. I could do different styles, different colors, or whatever you want to do to match. Literally, the only tools I used, a little pick like this was extremely handy. Get yourself a little pick like this to fill around to get the magnetic strip on there. So I'll explain more in detail in a second, but just to basically break it down, I got an LED strip, and then I've got a magnetic strip, and I put it on, and that's how it's attached around my pegboard, and it goes all the way around. I have a 16 foot of it going all the way around. So this pick came in handy, and then I obviously use my insulation driver for the screws. So I'm gonna take some stuff off and then put some back on just to kind of show you. Obviously, I'm doing it in reverse. I've already installed the LED lights, so I'm gonna kind of show you guys how I did it. 'Cause like I said, I've had a number of questions about it, so I figured why not share it. It is pretty tricky, and it's very time consuming. It's not what one, two, three. It's not an easy job. I would do it when you guys have a decent amount of time on your hands and get it done. I've also had a couple questions on 3D prints. I'll show you guys some of them of how my tools are mounted, how my screws are mounted, and all that. So, all right, let's dig into this, guys. All right, so here we are. Here's the panel. I'm going to do the best I can to kind of show you this sort of in reverse. Um, Obviously, I've already installed it, so I got to show you kind of how to do it in reverse. So I've already cleared off this whole panel here, and I've got it all ready, so now I can remove it. I use my insulation driver with the Malco flip socket on the end to remove everything. Just to show you guys, I also removed these screwdriver holders. These are what I use to hold my screwdriver. I 3D printed these. These are the Weehaw ones. And basically what they are, I 3D printed them all, and they lock in together like that, because I've had a couple of questions on that. And then I screw them. They're riveted into my pegboard there, and they're screwed in as a hole there. So then I just mount all the screwdrivers on there. So I thought that was a good time just to show you guys that. So let me take this panel off. So these are the wall control panels. Behind the panel, you have a little channel here. If you guys could see that, let me get it in there close enough. You see that little channel there? That's where I run the LED lights along that channel. So I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels, and I just ran it all the way around the LED light strip all underneath here. And how I did it is I bought the LED lights, and then I bought a magnetic strip roll as well on Amazon. So you basically roll out your whole magnetic strip, then you roll out your LED light, and you attach your LED light to the magnetic strip. If you can see here, you see the strip there and the magnet there. So then you roll it all the way out, attaching your LED light, and then once it's rolled out, then I methodically, which is a bit of a pain in the butt, I put the magnetic strip on the inside of here, and then it work its way in until I go all the way around. And once I've done that, then I plug it in, and then that's how you get the LED light effect around the back of it. So here, let's take a look. I'm going to put this back together, and I'll kind of show you how I did it. It's extremely fiddly. It took me a number of times to get it. So if you're up for the task and you want LED lights behind it, it's a really cool look, but it does take a little bit. So let's take a look, and I'll put this on back. So you've got to like hook it kind of in there. And like I said, it's not easy at all. There we go. And obviously the magnet, it kind of makes life easier because you could, as opposed to like the sticky tape, you could pick the magnet up and put it back down. So it makes your life a little bit easier. And then I used a pick tool that I have. So I used something like this, or I used like this hook here, and that's what I would to get inside of there to kind of manipulate the magnet strip. There, if you can see there, now your strip is mounted all the way around on the inside of your pegboard there, and then I just screw it all back up. And what I did towards the edges, because you have an LED strip on there, I hand tightened everything just to make sure I don't clip any of the wires. I did it once and I clipped a bunch of the wires. So I went around and just, I did it by hand. Let me get out my impact. Got these little stoppers. Put them on in. All right, gang. So there you have it. There's the LEDs all put back up and running. As you can see, I have it on the blue and red mode. I kind of think it matches in pretty good. And that's about it. So any questions, any comments, concerns, check out the notes section. Give me a holler. I'll try to answer as many as possible. And that's about it. Like I said, it is a bear, man. But please reach out. I'll do what I can do to help you. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Tooling with Newman.